guard. At 6'6", number 25, Bridges. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.G. At guard, at 6'2", number 11, at center, at 17, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns.
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Taking a look at New York. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, they're the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And the foul called on O.G. Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Halliburton finds Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Brunson against Halliburton. Chalk up 2 there.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. Coach said you have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Nemard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Brunson outside. Towns kicks to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
That one falls for Brunson. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. And boy, this guy can light you up.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. D right on him. Turner with a screen on Hart. Just 5 to shoot. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. It's tipped. Bridges, right side. Towns for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. And he banks in the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
The timing that Towns has is admirable. So fantastic at getting the shot off before a defender can react.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Sit down. Get down. Show us those moves.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Nesmith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. What I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And so Nesmith nails both of them. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Pacers trail by 3. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Brunson scanning the floor. That one, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And it's tied up with that one. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Pocket 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Towns. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. That one falls for Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
The Knicks with the lead. Towns with it. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns the screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Free throw good. Hart. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And the Knicks miss again. Pass to McConnell. And Brunson comes to help. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brunson against McConnell.
To me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Achua. Covered by Siakam. Achua inside. Siakam's there. Shot's good by Achua. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 7-point differential. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. Shot clock at 6. It's over Bridges. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out to the right wing. Achua kicks to Hart. Over Neesmith. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Pacers ball.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Pacers trail by 7. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Achua. Bridges kicks to Payne. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Hart. Neesmith covering. Hart, that's good. Now here's Siakam. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Walker's checked in for Pascal Siakam. McConnell with it. Working on Payne. Pass to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. There's the pick. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
That's good from McConnell. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Toppin. Nifty move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Toppin can't get it to go. New York leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so it's Indiana with it after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3.
A nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Here's Payne. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Mathurin with the ball. Bridges covering. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off home. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Miles McBride's checked in for Achua. In Indiana with a change here, too. Shepard's checked in for Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hart. Oh, that's blocked.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Pacers trail by 9. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Pass to Shepard. Six on the shot clock. Toppin passes to McConnell. Takes the 3. Payne with the block. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. The guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Cameron Payne at the line. 1 shot.
What's up?
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Payne. And here is Hart. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 10.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shepard with the ball. Defended by McBride. Here's Shepard to the middle. He's looking for Toppin and finds him.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Bridges for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. New York ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 20-7 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Halliburton. He has yet to score. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Over Brunson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Brunson outside. Towns for three. Traps in the trade. 5 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now McBride. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. McBride passes to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And they get it back. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And finished off by Halliburton.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Hart. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Fades away. Nembhard grabs the board.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
To the inside. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Toppin.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
On deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside, Mathurin. Halliburton outside. From downtown. And it's Mathurin missing. The Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Neesmith has checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he trims the lead to single digits. Toppin's got 10 points. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Nembhard. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Brunson the pass to Towns. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's the Pacers' ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 7. Now Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And so it's New York with it. The Pacers making the shot. And here is Neesmith. Pass to Turner. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Timeout.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
Here comes the Knicks leading actors, everyone. Get down for them.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
The Knicks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. Josh Hart at the line.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
One shot.
One shot.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Turner. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Here's Hart. 13 points in the game. Anunoby outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And the first one drops.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
That one is no good. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton right side. Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Now here is Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 4. From deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Turner. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. He gets it in there. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
Back to Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Brunson against Halliburton. 7-foot shot. Misses off the right iron. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. Toppin with it. 10 points for him. Back to Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. The shot by Turner no good. The Knicks leading by 6. Start with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Brunson outside. The Pacers pull it in.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Hart against Toppin. Hart the pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Back to Brunson. Over Halliburton. Brunson no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Nembhard. Defended by Bridges. Toppin against Hart. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Miles Turner, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Neesmith. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Halliburton against Brunson. And it's Halliburton missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Bridges finds Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Cameron Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And that one is good. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Here's Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assists.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Payne kicks to Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Walker. Pocket 6. And stolen by Siakam. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now, here's Achua. Anunoby outside. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's Siakam. 17 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Mathurin. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the New York Knicks.
Give them credit. They just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of kinny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, the conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.